Hi, my name is Gabby and welcome to my channel, Gabby on Paper. In today's video, we are going to go over my Q1 goals, see what I accomplished, and then also go through and set Q2 goals. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so my first goal for Q1 was to send $17.25 to my Roth IRA. I think I hit this, so let's see how much I actually sent. Oh, I hit it by $1. So I sent $17.26. Definitely hit that. I had to go in and count, but I did actually hit my audiobook goal and I surpassed it. I listened to 25 audiobooks, which is crazy. That's a lot for me. That's obviously trending 100 for the year. I don't think it's going to be quite as much the next few quarters, but I guess we'll see. For no personal shopping, this was both a minimalism goal and a financial goal, and I unfortunately did not hit this. I didn't buy anything in January. In February, I did buy things, but it was because it was my birthday month, so I had a budget and I did stick to that budget, so I'm happy with that. I don't count February as a personal shopping month, even though I did buy things for myself. It was all budgeted and planned. March is the problem month. I did my wrap up in the last video that I uploaded, and you saw that I spent a lot of money. I just was not expecting to get such a large bonus, and I'm like, why not? I've saved so much already this year, so I bought myself some clothes for an upcoming trip. I don't regret it, but I can't check this off. Journal every day. I have completed yoga 3 times a week. I'm sad to say that I did not do this. Let's take a quick look. Okay, so yoga 3 times a week I did not do. I would have had to do 39 yogas and I only did 37. I did 38 actually. And unfortunately it wasn't 3 per week. There were 2 weeks that I do 2 times per week. So that's okay. I came very, very close. I'm not going to check it off though. I'm definitely going to be changing things up for Q2 and you'll see that in just a second. I did attend one live event and we went to go see Sarah Silverman for my birthday. My boyfriend paid for that. I did reach my 30 days age of money. I actually really under planned here or whatever. I got to 66. I pretty much hit 30 days age of money right away in January. I had decided to turn off the age of monies in my YNAB because of the number being low. Like it got down to like 17 days and it was just really stressing me out trying to get that up to 30. And I don't know why it was. I think I hadn't paid off my credit card. I had just been letting it like rack up the expenses, and I did have the money to pay it, but I hadn't paid it. And so that does affect your age of money, I've noticed. So definitely hit the 30 days age of money. I surpassed it and hit 66, which is very exciting, and I'm excited to continue to see that go up. But I don't think I'm gonna have another age of money goal now that I've hit this nice number. I did not list the items for sale that I have, just some clothing items that are brand new and a little on the pricier side that I wanted to sell, and I just haven't done it. I'm not gonna push myself to do it. I might just donate them. I don't know. The 6 new restaurants I also did not do. We only went to 4, and these are the 4 over here. I'm just keeping a track of all the restaurants that we try. We did go out to eat more, obviously, in February and March, but they were more restaurants that we'd already been to, so they're not new. And I'm okay with that because I love them. And I want to continue going back to them. I've kind of mentioned this before, but I don't mind going to the same restaurants over and over. I have a group of restaurants that I like to go to, and I know I love them. I know I'm going to enjoy spending money there. I'm not going to regret it, and that may not be the case with these. Chicago Q was all right. I didn't think it was worth the money. It's barbecue food. We did like this one. This Mexican restaurant was okay. I mean, it was good, but there's another one that we prefer, And if I'm going to be spending $35 on a meal, I'd rather go to one that I know I'm going to love. And then the Berghoff was garbage, but that's okay. And then I did get my massage finally, and I'm so excited. It felt so good, and I can't wait to start going more often. So that's it for my Q1 goals. I think it was ultimately a successful month. Like, I don't want to push myself to go to more new restaurants if it's not feeling right, you know, if there's other things we want to do. The personal shopping is the one that's really like, oh man, because I did so well, and this is an area that I struggle with. I did so well the first part of the year, and then March came. But I think that once I'm done returning everything, my shopping in March is not going to be as bad as it showed in my budget recap. And then the yoga 3 times a week, even though I didn't hit it, I came so close. I still did 38 yoga classes in 3 months, which for me is a lot. That's on top of my Peloton bike rides and going to the gym to do weights and stuff. So I'm very proud of that, even though I didn't hit the 3 times every single week. There were some weeks that I did 4, but there were a couple weeks that I did only 2. It's fine. Now we are going to go in and set my goals for Q2. So first, I want to do a weekend trip, and I kind of want it to be Cincinnati. Doesn't have to be. Any weekend trip would be okay. We just want to take advantage of us living in the Midwest. We've never spent much time here, so now we want to explore it while we can. My big focus starting in April is to fund my 2023 Roth IRA. All the money that I sent to it in the first quarter, that is for my 2022 Roth IRA. All of this will be for 2023. So I'm really hoping to send $3,250 to my Roth IRA in Q2. That would get me caught up. That would be at the end of June. If I hit the 3250, that would make it so I'm on track to max it out by the end of the year. It's exactly half of what the maximum contribution is of $6,500. So it would be amazing. This is a bit of a stretch considering I have some trips coming up in this quarter. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that if I try to be conscious of my spending, work overtime as it becomes available, I'm hoping I can do this. My next goal is to go on my girls' trip to Vegas. And the reason I'm setting this as a goal, even though it's already booked, is because you never know. Things can happen, and, you know, a trip could end up being canceled like it happened with my Cancun trips, and I'm hoping that doesn't happen, and I hope to be able to go. So I'm setting it as a goal, and hopefully that's an easy one that I can check off. So rather than setting a specific number of times I want to do yoga or Pelotons or whatever, I want to maintain my exercise routine. I feel like I found a really good routine, which I do weights 2 times a week, Peloton 2 or 3 times, and then the yoga about twice a week. A lot of those like overlap though, like Peloton and a yoga on the same day. And so I want to maintain that. I want to maintain that variety. I don't want to focus too much on one specific thing, just do all of them because I've really been enjoying it. So I want to continue that. This quarter, though, I do want to go to 2 live events compared to only 1. I'm hoping to go to the ballet in April and maybe like a Cubs game, or if we can get up to a Bucks game up in Milwaukee, that would be amazing. I also want to get 1 massage like I did last quarter. I'm going to take it quarter by quarter, but I am hoping to do at least once per quarter is what I'm hoping, so we'll see. I want to continue and journal every day. I've been kind of like feeling meh about it, and this is when I would normally stop each year when I'm starting to feel this way. So I want to make sure that that doesn't happen and make it another goal for the quarter. So it's a big one because obviously that is 90 days essentially of journaling. But I really want to get a full journal by the end of the year with, something for every page. This quarter, we want to do at least 2 new restaurants. If there's more, that's good. If it's 2, that's fine. I don't want to do less than 2. So I've decided I only want to do 15 audiobooks. You know what? I forgot. I'm sorry. This is 23 audiobooks over here. 2 of them were physical books that I included in that. But in quarter 2, I want to do 15 audiobooks and 3 physical books. I live very, very, very close to a library, and right before I started filming this video, I actually went to go pick up a book I had on hold, but they don't open till 1, so I'll be going back in a little bit. But I'm only doing 15 because all the books that I want are either there's really long hold times, I guess, waitlist times for the books, like 8, 12, 15, one's like over 20 weeks. I don't know if I'm going to have enough audiobooks available to just be downloading them all the time, at least for this quarter. So I'm hoping to at least get 15 audiobooks in and 3 physical books, 1 per quarter or 1 per month ideally. We want to get our Illinois license. My boyfriend's license from Utah expires this coming month, and it's time that we get our Illinois IDs. We've been living here for over a year, and we've signed a lease for another 1.5 years, so we'll be at this address for a while. So I think it's time that we get our IDs, and I do actually want to become a notary just for work. We need notaries at work and 1 left, and so I need to get my Illinois ID to be able to do that. I want us to determine our trip location and dates. I'm hoping to be able to do at least 1 big trip per year. And in 2022, it was supposed to be Cancun, but that got canceled. I'm hoping that for this year we can go on a trip and really get it all planned out in Q2. I'm hoping for a fall trip, so I think that's early enough to still get decent flights, and if we end up in Europe, it won't be summer and hot and busy and stuff. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I used to set monthly goals to delete 500 pictures or 1,000 pictures a month, and I was just never able to hit them. But so now a lot of pictures have accumulated, and I'm giving myself all of quarter 2 to try and get those down a bit. And the goal is to get them down to 7,091 pictures and videos, and then depending on how that goes, we'll see if we do that again for Q3. But I just need to feel a little lighter, and I think that would help a lot. Actually, I wanted to do 1 more. And then my final goal is to declutter the boxes under my bed. I just have a lot of things that I obviously don't pull out as much because these boxes stay under my bed. Every once in a while I will go into them and pull something that I need, but that's usually ribbon to wrap presents. So all the other stuff is just sitting there. I think it's time that I make some hard decisions and just get rid of the things that I know I'm not going to be using. And hopefully downsize from, I think it's 3 boxes under my bed to 2 at least. But I guess we'll see. So it's kind of funny that obviously my channel is mostly about my budgeting journey, but I only have 1 financial goal, which is to send $32.50 to my Roth IRA. But that's okay. I mean, I guess sometimes those things just happen. It looks like the majority of my goals are either related to travel or adventures is what my category is, or self-care for blue. To get my Illinois license, it doesn't fit into any of these categories, but it's still something that I want to make sure I do this quarter so that we can then go on trips, like road trips, and rent a car and stuff. So I guess maybe it could be green, but I'm going to leave it as gray. But yeah, definitely a few more goals this quarter. I kind of expected that going into the warmer months. I want to travel a little bit more, and getting further into the year, I feel like I've gotten into a good routine, so I know what I can and can't do, or what's possible for me. But that is pretty much it for today's video. I think my next video will likely be going over my Q1 spending, just kind of comparing it month to month. If you haven't done so already, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. Bye.